Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just gonna take you around through the barns because we had something very exciting happening yesterday. We got an email from the LOOPRESOURCE, and I'll stop and talk to you a little bit about that. It's a company here in Canada. I think it's only Canada wide for now, but that my wife had signed up for about a year ago, and we heard about Loop through one of our turkey friends in BC, which she had been doing it for quite a while, and told Kaylee to sign up for it because she knew that we had a bunch of animals on the farm here. So what's cool, so we waited about a year until we got the invite to get trained by Loop and what is all involved. And what Loop is it's a free service that hooks you up with grocery stores in your area, and we can have the opportunity to get all the waste food from grocery stores to feed to our animals. And it's an awesome service because it depends on what you get or what happens at the grocery store, what they throw out. All that stuff that doesn't go to charities or they can't use for other charitable donations goes to us farmers, and it creates a very awesome thing for feeding our animals. It's unbelievable. So I'm going to take you through all the barns and what we got last night from the grocery store, and it's all because of Loop that made this happen. So I am blown away by how awesome this service is. So I'm going to take you through the barns. I can't take you to the pigs because you know what pigs do as soon as they get their box full of food, they chow it down within minutes. But there's definitely some leftover with all the chickens. So I'm going to take you through all the barns. I'm going to show you exactly through Loop what we were able to get for free. It's unreal. So this is the guinea house, as you can see. And look at that big pile. You can't tell me that's not what the chickens will like. That is unbelievable. And that's just one box. Somewhere in this video I'm gonna put in the picture I took right after we picked it up from the grocery store. What it looked like in the truck, but it was literally a truck full. And we were able to sort it all out and put it into the boxes where we thought would go to which coop, and it's been amazing. The turkeys have polished that up quite good, but that was all lettuces and watermelons and melons, and you can see they're still picking away at that, so that's pretty impressive. So like I said, that was last night, so these guys have had a chance to kind of peck away at it this morning, but me and my wife were just so blown away how awesome the service is. If you guys are fellow farmers like we are, you can see that feed prices have gone up and it's really tough to find cheap food anymore. And this service, it helps everybody out. It keeps this stuff out of the landfill as well, and it goes to the animals that can actually use and recycle it on our farm. So you can see that pile there. It looks like all strawberries, pineapples, all the cuttings that the produce section has gotten rid of. And you can see that that's just going to go to a good cause for sure. And I'll show you the one last coop here. Look at that, the chickens are going wild over it still. The chickens are probably the best carburetors. They'll go through that big pile, no problem. But you can see all those fresh veggies that the chickens got. Like it's unbelievable. So that's what I kind of wanted to break away the norm from. I'm just getting my eggs here, sorry. Sorry for the noise. These guineas, they never stop squabbling. That right there is one box. So as you can see, I don't know how often we're gonna get this or what's gonna happen with it, but that right there will last those guineas a couple days. And so you can see all the coops we have along the line there. Every one of them has a big pile like that inside. And as far as the pigs go, they gave us onions, potatoes, all that stuff that kind of keeps, but still no good for human consumption. And so we can store that and then just ration it to them. So it's an extremely exciting service. However, I gotta tell you that I was a little skeptical because I know how much garbage the grocery stores produce. So we're talking little containers to house meats, like those styrofoam containers with saran wrap, all that stuff. And we literally got a box full of meats and stuff like that, a truck box. And that little amount that we could not use is literally fits up a half a garbage bag. So I was supposed to be doing chores this morning, but I got this idea because we had all these banana boxes. And if you follow me on the channel here, you know how excited I am about our regenerative tarp garden. And I had a problem that I've been thinking about all winter that I don't know how to overcome. And I'll show you a little bit. But first, I'll show you all the cardboard we got from Loop and from the grocery store. So a lot of times this cardboard, we would use a couple pieces for, I don't know, if there's oil dripping underneath the car or do an oil change or whatever. But I don't know how often this service is going to happen. But that's what we ended up with. Just one pickup from the grocery store. So I can imagine there's a lot of cardboard involved. Another thing that drove my idea was this afternoon there's a big Alberta clipper coming. So that means a lot of snow, a lot of wind. And so the snow kind of got me thinking. So chores can wait, don't worry, I fed the pigs. All our animals have food and water, so it's not that big a deal. I'm not starving our pigs. I'm not starving our animals just for this video. But, as you can see, this is the tarp garden. You can kind of see the straw sticking up above the snow, and that's how big the area is. And you can kind of see where that flag is, that orange flag. That is about 5 feet away from that tree. So the problem I've been dealing with, thinking this winter to expand this garden, is we have a full 30 by 40 tarp that covers the whole width and then half the length of that. But I want to grow our garden past this tree. So from the edge there to the edge here is about 5 feet. And if we get enough cardboard, I'm thinking before the storm hits to lay the cardboard down all around there so we can pass the tree and then we can keep going with our garden. So it's kind of a weird idea, I know, but cardboard is an excellent fiber for the ground. It'll compost and it'll cover the sun from letting the grass grow. So I think this is going to work. I'm very excited about this idea. So, sorry animals, you're not going to get my attention today. We're going to be doing this. And sorry about the long wait between videos. We have been pulled in 10 different directions so lately. We've got lots of interest in our animals, so I've been trying to build separation pens, and I have a video that I'm still editing for that, so stay tuned for that. But there's 50 million things we're trying to do at the same time, and I feel like this is necessary because the storm is going to hit this afternoon. So if we get this down and weight it down, and the storm hits and blows a bunch more snow on top, what's going to happen in the spring? That water is going to penetrate the cardboard, break it down, and it'll create a beautiful landscape for planting more seeds. So it's very exciting to me. And you know, if you watch my channel often, you know how everything here is an experiment because we're very new at everything we do here. And so if you don't know my channel and you want to see what's going to happen with this, make sure you subscribe because anything can happen around here and we're just trying to do the right thing trying to do things sustainably and naturally and use the cheap resources that we come across to use on our farm. So here we go, guys. We're gonna grab all that cardboard and then I'm gonna attempt to lay this down and put snow on top so it doesn't blow down. Okay, you can see that I've got my cardboard here. I just got to find the edge of the garden here. So I'm just going to take my shovel and kind of, I don't know, it might be hard. Okay, so this is kind of the edge right here of the garden. So I'm going to start my ply with my cardboard, and then I'm just going to go as far as I can. And I think this should work. But I'm not going to dig it all out, I'm just going to try to pile snow on top of it. Okay, as you can see from that video there, sorry, I put these flags up just to mark where the edge of the cardboard is, so I know when to start for next time. So that only got me about 4 feet of covered area, but I don't know if you can see kind of the ridge over there past that yellow flag. That's kind of the end of the garden over there. So if we keep getting shipments like this, we should be able to cover that, and it should be enough to get past that tree, so then we can keep going east here. So that's exactly why I'm so excited today. That loop, that was the best thing we've ever signed up for, and I really hope that we become regulars in that, because that is just awesome. And not only do we get to feed the animals good food for free, but we get to turn our brains on with all the packaging that comes with it and what we can do with it. There's a lot of meat packages, say the styrofoam packs that you buy in the grocery store with the saran wrap over top. That's all kind of recycling. Maybe not the styrofoam, but we can separate all that stuff. But I'm going to be honest with you, that literally ended up to be, out of that whole box full of stuff, that probably ended up to be 1/4 of a garbage bag. So there's not really that much by the time you separate everything, and just think of ways that you can use it. You're not sending much to the landfill, and without this loop service, all that stuff would be going to the landfill and not doing any good. So this is a very awesome thing, and I hope we can do whatever we can not to screw it up, because this is a very good thing. So if you guys are interested in the loop service, I'm going to leave a link in the description below, and I strongly urge you guys to check it out. If you're doing the same thing as we, if you're farmers and if you're looking for a little bit extra free food there, it's definitely a good resource to go to. And everyone, it just works. So if you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I can't wait for the next box to come. It's just so exciting to watch the animals gorge on that stuff instead of that dry grain all the time. So it's going to be a good thing, I think. So yeah, thanks a lot, guys, and check out that loop. I strongly encourage it, and have a good one. See you on the next one.